Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we are at the Marina State Beach, and as you can tell, it is quite a cloudy, misty day. It is also quite a cold day, but I wanted to just go for a little stroll along the beach and thought I'd bring you guys with me. So I'm thinking we should go this way. Yeah, let's go this way. The ocean is very stirred up today. It's just very foamy, and the waves are really erratic. They're kind of just going at different angles, swirling around. So for this little trip, I also brought some snacks, and I brought a blanket like last time, but also this time I brought a little book with some inspirational type quotes for me to read while we listen to and watch the ocean. I was just here the other day, and it was actually sunny and hot. And I figures the day I would come out here to shoot that it would be cold and cloudy. I wonder what that is. I want to see what this is. I'm kind of curious. Oh, the waves are so loud today. They're very loud. It's just a stump. Yeah, it's really in there. So these chairs that are up here, I think there's like a hotel or something that is on the other side of that little mound. They have these chairs for their guests, but I think I see passers-by use them all the time. Maybe we'll set up over there. Oh, check it out. Wow. What do you call that, parasailing? That looks really fun. I saw that guy in the parking lot when I first got here. Yeah, well, I think he just goes back and forth. That's really cool. So, that would be kind of relaxing and exhilarating at the same time. At least I imagine it too. I have gone parasailing before, and that was actually surprisingly relaxing. Like, it sounds like it would be really intense, but once you get up there, you're kind of it's just you and the air, and it's kind of serene. I'm going to set up my blanket and my little stand that I brought for you guys to sit with me, and we'll see you in just a few moments. Okay, so here we are on our beach blanket. I brought some things, like I said. So firstly, I'm actually really hungry, so I'm just gonna break out my beef jerky here. I'm a little more than peckish at this point. So. So on a normal day, or I should just say on a sunny, calm day, you can see sea otters and dolphins, and sometimes blue whales in this bay. So this is actually the Monterey Bay that we're looking at right now. We're on the eastern side, and so like that's basically the bay and the Pacific Ocean that way, and then out here is, down that way is southwest, and that would be where Monterey is. Of course you can't see it today, but on a clear day you can see it. And then to the north over here is Santa Cruz. You'd normally be able to see like a landmass on the horizon out that way. But the Monterey Bay is itself like a natural preserve for wildlife, oceanic wildlife. Okay. Now you guys probably can't hear me that well because the water is like really loud today. Really noisy. I came out here prepared for wind, but I was not prepared for noisy waves. Not like this. So I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but there are these tiny little birds that always hang out at the water's edge. And I don't know what they are, but they're so funny to me. I don't know if you guys can see them. They hang out right at the water's edge, and they basically run back and forth. Oh, there's a flock of them taking off. Somebody flew away, but they do this little dance where they like, when the water recedes, they run in and they pick at the sand, and they're obviously hunting for some sort of goodies in the sand. And then when the waves rush back up, they just kind of like run away. And then the water recedes again, and they run back out. So they're just constantly going back and forth with the waves, with the edge of the water. And it's just, their little feet like move so fast, and they're just really funny. And they have really pretty markings though when they fly. When they fly away, they're mostly white, but they have like these like dark spots and stripes. I don't know, they're pretty. Okay, so let me break out my little book that I brought and see if I can read some things to you guys while we stare at this gray, great ocean. Oh look, hang glider guy's still at it. Or parasailer, whatever you call it. Paraglider? I'll say paraglider. testing, testing, testing. Testing, testing, testing. Okay, so I'm gonna have to get really close to my microphone here, just because I'm trying to compete with the sound of the waves right now, which are really loud. But this is the book I brought. It's basically just a book that has sort of like an inspirational quote or like a philosophical idea or question for each day of the year. Every day of the year has one. So yeah, I'll just sort of flip through this randomly and read whichever ones kind of jump out at me. Sounds good? Yeah? All right. Position and appearances are irrelevant. The important thing is to carry out your personal duty, your commitment, no matter what anyone else may say. This is a life of true victory, a life of unsurpassed nobility and fulfillment. Okay. Let's see. How exhilarating it is to stand tall, walk with a buoyant step, and be flexible in one's actions. How attractive to those we meet are our sparkling eyes and vibrant voices. This is the principle of the true entity of all phenomena. Your fresh and vital appearance eloquently attests to the greatness of faith, and you will find that you naturally cultivate a sphere of friendship and understanding among those around you. Testing, 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 testing. Testing, 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 testing. Hello, hello. Okay. I just feel like I'm really muffled right now. The stronger the oppression from without, the stronger one's determination to summon forth one's inner resources to fight against it. Our feelings are a tool, of which the use of is fundamental to knowing ourselves. Feelings are a part of what we are. However, feelings do not define who we are. There is no need for you to be impatient. If you can achieve something very easily right from the start, you will find no sense of fulfillment or joy. It is in making tenacious, all-out efforts for construction that profound happiness lies. Unfazed by the petty jealousies of others, please move forward boldly with joy and laughter. Perseverance is itself a victory. In weakness and cowardice, there is no happiness. When you wage a struggle, you might win or you might lose. But regardless of the short-term outcome, the very fact of your continuing to try is proof of your victory as a human being. Your environment does not matter. Everything starts with you. You must forge yourself through your own efforts. I urge all of you to create something, start something, and make a success of that something. That is the essence of human existence. Herein lies a wonderful way of life, always aiming for the future. Here is a quote by Rosa Parks. I find that if I'm thinking too much of my own problems and the fact that at times things are not just like I want them to be, I do not make any progress at all. But if I look around and see what I can do, and then I do it, I move on. I hope that no matter what happens, you will always advance with hope. Especially I hope that the more desperate your circumstances, the more you will press on with unflagging hope. Please keep challenging things with a bright and positive spirit, always taking care at the same time to safeguard your health. Freedom doesn't mean an absence of all restrictions. It means possessing unshakable conviction in the face of any obstacle. This is true freedom. The course of our lives is determined by how we react. What we decide and what we do at the darkest of times. The nature of that response determines a person's true worth and greatness. Our fellow creatures are all family, and with whom we are linked by deep bonds. If we support and protect this family, they will act as protective forces in our environment, supporting and keeping us from harm in lifetime after lifetime. Okay, everyone. Thank you for joining me. I'm sad that today turned out to be so cold and cloudy, but maybe we can try again on another day. But thank you for joining me either way. I hope you enjoyed this. I certainly did. And we'll see you next time. Bye.